swear there's always something I think I'm trying to prepare. This time is the chair again. Annoying that, like, the height I want my chair to be at is the highest height. And I've got the thing unmuted again. Good, there's always something. That means that, like, the chair moves down naturally. Because to move this chair seat down, you put it all the way up so that it can start going back down. However, when the top of the chair's position is what's comfortable for me, that's a bit of a problem. So, I don't know if I can just, maybe I can just raise it naturally, I don't know. Like get all of it up or something, I don't know. Find out later. For now, of course, I got some hot, fresh bull crap to deal with. Give this one last try at least, and then we'll see how things are, and maybe I can do infinite jump, who knows? Maybe it's a train wreck. But I'm definitely far less tired this time than I was last time, so this is pretty much going to be the time, like, we'll see if I'm capable of this. And if I'm not, well, crap. I guess that's just how it's going to be sometimes. It's pretty garbage. Go around, go late. Hey, I remember. Hey, Chrissy. Why did that spawn early? Weird. I think that was all. Whatever. Go late. That wasn't quite that late, but whatever, it works out. And let's see how well I can That's on me. Toilets. Yeah. Hey, I got to the bottom on first try, that's not too bad. Actually not been great, but that's not surprising, the hands aren't warmed up yet. Actually, even made it that far is pretty decent. Like, I've really got to be warmed up to be able to mash well, because there's so much mashing involved in this, obviously, so... I'm definitely far more awake than last time, which is... I bounced off each other and went backwards together, of course. Oh no, I wasn't before I started this difficulty, before I started playing this game. I never was. I mean, again, I've said that many a time while playing this from the get-go. I know how this boss is. Like, I was fully aware that I might not beat this. No, this is like the 100th time I've said that. No, I've never been convinced I could beat this before I even started. Like, I knew what I was getting into. And my answer is still pretty much the same as ever. Sure, I think I could beat this eventually. However, this boss doesn't really deserve as much time as Big Kid. This isn't quite like... I got lucky. This isn't like Love Trap, where it's just like exceptionally infamous and... well, it is infamous in its own way. It's like famous and high recognition or whatever. No, this is a piece of crap. In this respect, at least. Cool, good. Thanks, RNG. Oh, I didn't move right before it spawned. Guess I die. Because I also got screwed over. Yay! I'm going way too early on those. And go late. Most important thing is remembering to go late on these, so actually do the movement correctly. Yeah, no, I've been more than aware of how this final boss is long before I started playing it. For the most part, the goal was always just reach the end. Yeah, it's uncleared. I couldn't tell how to go fast from that part. Fine. Yeah. The boss hasn't been beaten by anybody as far as I'm aware. So... yeah. And I fully understand why. Steaming pile of garbage with how fast you got to infinite jump. I genuinely really like the idea of being grab flip for this. That seems cool to me. Like, I am a big fan of that idea. I mean, you'd have to like flip your laptop if you were trying to do that strat while the fight's going on as well, so that's not even great either. Ooh. That was, yeah, something went wrong there. Don't know why that spawned so early as well. Oh. Already not paying attention on the drop. Can't even say I'm surprised. Cool. Well, good RNG. Already not paying attention on the drop. I'm not surprised. Don't feel like I'd be able to infinite jump well at the start of this anyway, so... It's definitely more my right hand I need to warm up than my left hand. Moving left and right isn't going to be the most complicated thing in the world. Yeah, no, I've been fully aware of never being able to play this game on this difficulty because, I mean, look at it. Like, why would I be able to? Do you know how hard you have to mash to be able to do this? I could barely make it with only mashing. Seriously, if you can barely make a mash boss while only focusing on the mashing, you're probably going to struggle pretty hard when other things get involved. I did have a good couple of attempts, I feel like last time, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like I did pretty alright on some of those. But it was also, I feel like I did pretty alright up to about a third of the height of the room. It's a bit of a distance to go, and especially when it comes to mashing, the first third generally isn't the important part so much as the last third. Like, the first third is not really the problem when you're trying to shoot a lot, but like press one button a lot for a long period of time. The last third is generally where you're going to struggle. The first third probably isn't going to be that bad. Yeah, the start of the stream I don't expect to play very well just because, you know, the first 15 minutes doesn't tend to go great in general, and this is also stupidly difficult, so... Wow, cool RNG, thanks game. Appreciate it. I didn't hold right the whole time because spikes, but apparently I should have. Yep. My mistake there. And so it begins. I could have dodged. Yeah, already getting things I could have dodged and just not reacting to as well, because it doesn't surprise me. The way down is just so meaningless. Tank plane section? Yeah, I beat that ages ago now. A couple of weeks. That was the platforming before this boss. Hey, Flo. It wasn't too bad, I guess. 6 hours on the last save wasn't too bad. Definitely a bit of screw-ups here and there, and like me trying to refigure out strats in certain earlier places that weren't as much of a problem as I thought. Mines actually weren't so hard to figure out. I really thought the mines would cause me more of a problem, but there's only like 3 or 4 attempts and I had it. It's just that trying to get those 3 or 4 attempts took me an eternity. Balls. Trying to get the 3 more. Oh, this is it. This is the last boss. This is where the run lives or dies. Because nobody's beaten this boss, and I fully expected that I might not be able to either. But no, this is the end of the game on this difficulty. This is the thing nobody's beaten, despite 4 people reaching it, including myself. Crap, that's on me. Because this boss is basically the same on very hard as it is on master. AKA the other difficulty. Hey, it's kind of a cool final boss. If you play the final boss on master difficulty, it does make a lot more sense. It's really cool as a roundup from what little I've glimpsed of it. But like, this girl's like the office worker or something. I don't know if she's like the manager of the group, so that's why. But I don't know. I'm sure there's a good reason for it though. But like, she's spawning every sprite in the game as well, so it's kind of neat. It's just also not nerfed for very hard mode because he's an asshole and can't test his own games correctly. Makes focus things on hard as opposed to fun, as always. Oh, God, wow. Cool, I guess. Game ruined at the final step. which, yeah, cool. I mean, he did want everyone to stop playing his game and tried his best every step of the way, so now he's finally succeeded. Hey. That was almost, never mind. No, it's I genuinely do think it's kind of a cool final boss. It's just not nerfed appropriately. If you beat the hardest mode, you just get, I mean, in what sense? You get another thanks for playing screen, except now it says thanks for playing exclamation mark instead of question mark. I've looked, I can answer that question, I just need to understand what you're asking. Like, I know what happens. Nice explosion there. Thanks, son. Appreciate it. Nah. No, I feel like Eden probably assumed people would beat his game until the point that he stopped test playing it. At which point, I don't know if he assumed people would beat it or not. But no, there's definitely nothing like that. Son of a bitch. Luck pay, yeah. I don't even know how much of this is luck-based, honestly, on the way up. Like, it really does feel like it's more about how well I can mash, and I just can't mash well. It's like it's human luck as opposed to the game's luck, you know? Just trying to mash well is impossible. Because obviously, if you mash good, then you could just wait at any time you get really poor RNG on the way up, and it'll be fine. Nobody can mash that good. Nobody can mash that good. I feel like half the time people would mash that good, they'd also cancel as well. Way down is luck-based, that's for sure. There's nothing I can do about that crap. Nothing I can do about it on the way down, just whoops, bullets. Sometimes, well, yeah, that's too far right, fair enough. That one's on me. You saw me do this boss on another difficulty. You were wrong. You did not. This is only available on very hard in the final difficulty that I'm never gonna play. So, no, you didn't. This boss doesn't exist on beginner, medium, or hard. I'd assume so. Yeah, there is. Well, technically there's two, actually. But we don't know about that. No, there's like a final boss that's kind of like a medley of everything from looking at it in the GMK, which actually looks kind of cool. Yoshi says he thinks it's impossible. But like, playing one of Eden's mess bosses with God mode doesn't really explain how it's actually going to play out, so I'm going to be indifferent to that opinion for now. And the final's some like X avoidance, I think, with Yayoi again. AKA the food girl, which I don't know anything about that one, so. There's a whole stage on the extra difficult on the final difficulty as well, which is, again, kind of like a medley of everything, which, again, seems really cool from what little I can see of it. Shame nobody's gonna be able to play it. Any idea how many people have beaten this nonsense? Yeah, we have a very good idea. The number is 0. There are no clear videos. Suppose, according to one person in the I Wanna community Discord, 2 people have cleared it and it took them 80 and 100 hours each. However, when asked for proof, they had none. So, that person's info is unreliable at best. That person's info is the sort of thing that I don't really trust generally. Just like, that's a neat fact. Maybe it's correct. So that's why I asked them for the proof, and yeah, they can't find it, so. There's only Twitter posts that they knew, so yeah, I'm not convinced. So it's 0 people for sure, and possibly 2 that probably don't. Chaser back to the top spamming jump and this finger murdering. Are you sure you didn't just see me stream this last week, Kramel? And you just forgot. Because, I mean, yeah, you're right, that is a thing. There are a couple of people that did it as well. See, most of this actually got made in 2013, Gay Wizard. Like, that's the weird thing. And then at some point he decided to come back and release it in 2017, but like, still didn't finish just playing it properly, because reasons. I don't know, sometimes it's fun making hard things. I had fun making Elder Hymn. I didn't expect anyone to play that. Honestly, more people have beaten it than I thought they would. I figured I'd get one person to beat it and then maybe it would become a wave for a moment, and it did. But still didn't think it would happen at some point soon, so... Sometimes you just want to make something difficult, and considering what Eden's like, and he's done that a few times, seems like the sort of thing he'd like a lot. Like, sometimes you just like playing something, well, sometimes I like playing something challenging. Sometimes people like making something challenging as well, I assume. Obviously not going to be the same for everyone. Obviously not. It's gonna suck. Yeah, saw that one coming a mile off. Shouldn't have gone to the left and tried going back. I should have just stayed on the right side and gone left. See something not in playthrough? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised there's things that exist in the project file that aren't in game in this difficulty, so... Yeah, I don't know, as far as the difficulties changes go, considering Eden's done that multiple times, like Popularity and Shiny Spark. Like, Eden did it with Shiny Spark, and man, that game's old as hell. Also, much more of a train wreck than this one. The better question I have is, I don't know why you'd spend time making something that few people can feasibly play and then not properly test play it. Did I play Christmas Deliveries 2? No, but I've seen some of it. Cool game. Very cool game. Unsurprisingly. It's a Christmas-themed game. Of course it's gonna be cool. Like, that just goes without saying. At least make it possible. It's technically possible. But yes, I agree. No, I've said this a couple of times, Gay Wizard. So here's the thing about this boss. There is exactly one difference between this difficulty and the final difficulty, and that is, admittedly, one of the scariest changes, despite being one of the simplest. She has one more HP on the climb on Master. Admittedly, terrifying. Probably one of the scariest differences, despite being just a single number change. But yeah, that is also the only change. So it's no wonder nobody's beaten this, because it's basically the final difficulty. Yeah, see, that's my guess as well, however I'm going with no. According to Rainy, he said, that was on me, I knew I screwed that one up. According to Rainy, Eden said in Dorothy's chat that something wasn't test played in this game. I think he's meant this boss specifically, but it's been a while and I forgot the context. But like, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised he just beat these with, like, he infinite jumped up with God mode, like, yeah, I got this. This is fine. Make it a little harder because of the difficulty. Because, I mean, I can beat this with God mode. Yeah. I don't know, I really like Sanctus's idea that, like, where's the grab flipper? Because I think that's cool. That would have been a neat change. But, like, there's 1,000,000,001 things you could do to make this easier. They're very possible for Taskbot, that's for sure. That bitch. No, me and Kiyoshi have had a rise trying to, like, understand the code in this game and seeing all the things that are possibly different. It's honestly been pretty cool. See, for the most part, the drop's not that bad, it's just occasionally you die because there's nothing you can do. For the most part, it's fine, but it's just like on, like, this part here, for example. So I stay far over to get that close to the wall, so I can move to the right sooner. Didn't quite work out there. To get that one below me out of the way, because I'm moving through spikes while also having to deal with the drop. And there's only 3 times you have to worry about that while you're doing this. One's right at the start, one's there, and then one's obviously the last one. That one I probably could have dodged, but that was kind of tough. Low grab was my first idea, yeah. That was my immediate thought because, like, it doesn't make the dodges free either. You still have to pay attention. But I also thought, like, maybe that would make it too easy. I don't know. Granted, I realize it depends on the low grab, but yeah, you know. Basically, there's a bunch of things. It's exactly the same with a lot of things. Like, Arrow Durado could be pretty cool if you just had a shield to not instantly die to wizards all the friggin' time. I'm not bitter still. I don't know why you'd assume that. Like, this very much is a 2013 style adventure fan game in the sense that, like, man, there's a lot of cool crap in here. Also, what the hell were they thinking? Ah, I really thought I'd make it through that one. I went too far right. My bad. Decent jumping. Like, in both senses of, like, man, they've got some really cool ideas here. I just wish they'd done them better. Like, it's clearly from that era of fan games still. Hey, Max, how's it going? Yeah, luck won't save me here. Every time someone's wished me luck, it's like, luck won't save me here. My problem is I can't mash well, and then, you know, sometimes you die. No amount of luck can save that. No, the problem's the amount of mashing I have to do. It's not the bullets and trying to dodge them. And, like, luck can't help you press jump better. Have I managed to get up with God mode? Sure. I was exactly one section from the top. Another time I was exactly, like, one block from the top. You know what, sure, let's just show this off again, because this is always an important thing. Just so everyone can understand again. Also because I probably need to practice it, trying to, you know, infinite jump well. Shut you down, because wait a year for the thing to load in. There we go. This is, for the jump method, by the way, this is just me pressing one shift button over and over again, because I've tried it with alternating between shift and up arrow using auto hotkey. Can't dodge while doing that. Somebody suggested alternating fingers on one shift button, which is an option. However, I don't know if I'd do that very well. I'd need to get better at that. And numpad's definitely out. That was a stupid idea, and I don't know why that got suggested, because, like, why would I want to full jump all the time when I need to dodge? That was a stupid idea. Ugh. Yeah, no, luck won't save me, unfortunately, because I need to be able to mash well, and that's by far the hard part. Like, assuming I can mash well, then obviously luck will help greatly, but like, mashing well is just so hard. I don't know how many times Dorothy's made it to the down part. I heard something like twice in 80 hours, but, like, I don't know if that's true or not. Not by a long shot. Ignore the errors. There's reasons there's an error here for some reason. Oh, by the way. Ignore the errors. Seen him dive to it once? Cool. I mean, I know he's reached it. I've already said that. I definitely know he's reached it. Which is very important. There is grab flip in this game. Yeah, in the Ami stage. Never mind, he does use it. Yeah, okay, cool. Half the reason I was thinking maybe it shouldn't be grab flip that's the change is because I don't think he uses it in this game, but no, he does. Alright, so this is literally just God mode, as you can probably tell from me falling through all the spikes. GM8 is a pretty slow program and it's a big game. nice. I'm doing decent damage now. Yeah, that's great. I'm in the first quarter of the fight. Do you see how much I have to infinite jump still? Do you know how hard it is to refresh shift quickly? After you've let it go? Because like the big problem here is just pressing the jump button again soon after you let it go. Like that's where all the downtime comes from. Because it doesn't look like I'm jumping that slowly, right? I'm about halfway, she's a little below half health. Like this is pretty good mashing actually. Also doesn't include the downtime of having to wait for bullets to get out of the way. Oh wow, now you look like you're pretty close. That's not too far left. Yeah, give it a moment. That's still 2 hits left. Ugh, that's probably a PB. That's what, 1.5 sections left there? I'm just gonna count. Half. 1. There's death, by the way. 2. Oh yeah, that's a PB. I got it around here last time. Cool. Right, 2.5 sections then. Because I'm not including the top one. If I manage to kill her up here, I'm gonna die anyway. Like this section's just gonna be death regardless. Yeah, that whole thing. How many was that down then? 1 section. 2 sections. 3? 2.5? Was it here or the next one? So yeah, that's yeah, the CD is the item. You get that after every boss. You fall faster than, so the icon at the end on the free drop is falling as fast as she does in the first one before you shoot her. So you do outspeed it. However, also left and right. Oh, by the way, just in case you thought it was that simple. Wait, does it stop there? I don't know if it stops there. Alright. Yeah, so... Oh, I could have just gone off the top. Nice. So the CD's on the right side, by the way. And the warp's gone to the left. Because, of course, it does. So yeah, that's a PB for God mode. And let's just show this off quickly. So this is the difference between, like, a person playing and... Well, Kiyoshi's, like... half-assed... Like, not half-assed task, but, like, tassing it. This is if you can just re-jump perfectly all the time. Which I've shown off a couple of times last stream as well, but, you know, it's always good to show it off again, I guess. Assuming my tab actually works to let me change scene, that'd be great, thanks. There you go. That's on the monitor. There you go. Just skip through the first 50 seconds of falling. Like, just listen to that jump sound. That is the difference between somebody mashing manually and somebody as a task. Like, there is no time between those jumps there, and that is the difference between me and, like, a robot. It's not the height you jump, it's the time between jumps. That's the real killer. Like, I'm actually trying to jump slightly suboptimally, like, slightly above optimal. For, like, 6-7 frame or something instead of 5 frame. Yes, I needed to learn this. Because of the fact that it just means I'm doing less jumps, and that is the part that's killing me. Because when I was trying to be optimal, like 5 frame everything, and obviously it means I'm going to be going slightly low sometimes as well, so 4 frame, whatever. But it more specifically, it means I'm going to be doing more jumps, and that was when I killed her. That was with, like, barely hitting the top. My first attempt with just mashing, I got told I was jumping too fast by Kiyoshi, and it turns out that was true, because, yeah, and she dies here. This is about how low you can kill her if you have perfect mashing. Nobody is ever going to get close to this. Not even remotely close. Like, that is unreasonable. How many jumps was that? How many jumps was that? Even for the TAS. It's... yeah. Could I do this? Sure, probably. Eventually, maybe. Do I care to? That's the real question. 4 frame jump is best? I'm pretty sure it's 5. I'm pretty sure 5 frames best. We've had this conversation before. 5 frame height is the best height. Yeah, Max, so this is why luck won't help me, because I have to jump that much. If I get to down, then yes, luck is entirely what it's going to be out for, like... Yeah, no, I've also said this before, Max. This boss is basically the same as the final difficulty. Like, very hard is effectively Master, except she has 1 more HP on the climb, which admittedly is terrifying. Like, easily the scariest change despite being the smallest. But that everything else, the number of bullets that spawn is the same on Very Hard and Master, the speed of the bullets is the same on Very Hard and Master, and the drop is the same on Very Hard and Master. So it's literally just the middle half of the fight is the only difference between Very Hard and Master. For the record, by the way, there are objects in the middle of each section on Master difficulty that aren't there on Very Hard. However, they also don't have Player Killer. Test play no. Yeah, so when I first saw that, I was like, how did I miss this? Wow, so I guess there is a difference between Very Hard and... Oh, never mind. But I was trying to understand why the objects that are bouncing bounce off solids. I genuinely don't understand why they bounce off solid objects. There's no solid objects in this fight. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it. Like, there's no solids here, so why do they bounce off solids? The spikes are killers, so it doesn't even reach the wall on the far right side. Yeah, and the best part is, and this is how you know Eden's an arsehole, is like, there are actually things in the code that are commented out for like, if Very Hard, spawn 5 instead of 8. And it's like, nah. Comments out the end bracket, comments out the if global difficulty is not final, is less than final difficulty. Just like, let's just spawn 8 all the time, it's fine. It's fine. What could go wrong? I kind of wish Eden hadn't gone AWOL on Twister just so he could see me try to God mode as boss. Because I need to practice it for like that to even find out if I can do it. Thanks, Tap. Luck won't save me here. Yeah, infinite jump is the problem. It's like, luck obviously is gonna be a part of it, but like, me being able to, God, I don't know. We'll see. Depends how well it goes today, I guess. But like, yeah, the big part of this fight is much more just like, how well can you mash the jump button? The hard part is not the RNG. The hard part is that you gave it too much goddamn HP. And the tallest tower in existence. There are so many ways you could make it less unreasonable, for sure. Like, give her less HP. Make her not rise up so quickly. Give you low grav. Grav flip you. I genuinely like that idea, even though I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Like, I think that'd be cool. There's like 50, as always with the way of these things, like whenever these sort of ideas pop up, there's like 100 ways to fix it, and you know none of them would ever be implemented, even if they were suggested. That was on me. God, I don't know why I tried that. You know that even if they were suggested before the game got released, none of them would be taken into account. He'd just tweak numbers or something and go from there. 1980. So yeah, this is why I say luck won't save me here, because my problem is trying to mash well, because just me mashing, and that is honestly like a really good mash attempt, so I'm very surprised I killed her that early. And that was still, I've only got 2.5 sections of leeway for the whole drop. And like, I don't know how fast I can fall for the drop, man. Have you seen how much bullcrap there is under me? I can get scooped by things appearing out of nowhere when going fast from above. And now I'm going fast as well. There's no way it's gonna go well. My current goal for today is just like, see how close I can get her to being dead on the up part. Like, that is genuinely the plan. Because my current PB is like, what, a third of the way up? I've gotten like 5 hits in 5 sections, which admittedly is in time. But like, I think it was 6 hits in 5 sections, actually. I don't know how I got the extra hit, but I did. So I've gotten 6 out of 16. Woo! I done 6 out of 16 damage, and that's the easy health. And those attempts still last an eternity. Because the climb up lasts about a bit under a minute and a half as far as I'm aware, so that's a minute and a half of mashing. Like a minute 10, minute 15 maybe. I don't think how much damage you've done really matters. It always takes it definitely took at least a minute for the infinite jump task. But I'm pretty sure it's more just because of like how long her iframes are. So you don't really get much leeway, as we've seen. Oh, death. Oops, that went too early. Yeah, like the hard part of this very much is just like, how good do you jump? Well, spam. Like, yeah, I said good luck with this Boshi boss a while ago, and until that moment, it still took me a bit to click on. Like, yeah, honestly, that's not wrong. Like Dalsim in the Ryu fight in Boshi, if you can't mash enough, you just lose. Like, if you can't mash fast enough, you just lose on this fight. There's no... Admittedly, you have to be pretty good to get to this boss anyway, but, like, if you can't mash quickly, it's just over. There's no saving that. Bitch. Like, your playthrough is done. Pause. I really like the idea of being grab flipped for the way back up. That genuinely seems really cool to me. I am a big fan of that. I'm also a big fan of very hard being easier than Master, but I'll win them all. Mash a button each 0.1 second. I'm fairly certain even back then they weren't thinking that. Ah, that's on me. I paused. Fairly certain they were just thinking people would never reach the limits of their game. They should make it insane so that people don't reach the limits of their game because it gives more playtime. If they even thought that far. Like, that is definitely not something... Like, reminder, the reason that combos exist in fighting games was because Street Fighter 2 had a bug where if you input a frame-perfect input, the other person couldn't do anything. And devs thought, okay, well, there's no way that anybody's going to manage this. Like, saying that, like, humanity, like, that they had that much thought in 1980 is definitely giving them far too much credit. They definitely didn't think that far. Oh, they may not have even thought that games would be going on in 42 years, who knows? I do need to pause more on the climb, but like it's so hard when you know you've got to mash so hard. It's so difficult to bring yourself to not jump when you know how much you have to jump. Like we just saw, I was like 2.5 sections away with just spamming jump. Trying to spam pretty hard. The end goal of a civilized species. I mean, I don't know, I've not been very good at Civilization, so I was never very good at those sort of games. So maybe you're right, honestly, that could be the end goal. That could be when your species is considered civilized. The instant games are developed. Yeah, 6 hits in 5 sections is my PP. I'm pretty sure I got really free RNG and I kind of screwed up the ending. Hi, Kyoka! Okay, well, this is iffy. Yep. And I love that I jumped a moment too late again. I still don't like jumping there because it means more objects are going to spawn, but... Oh, because Namco. Nice. There is a Pac-Man reference in this game, so yeah, fair enough. delayed that because I thought I was going to go too early. Mistake. There are definitely some deaths on the drop that are on me, obviously. I'm trying to be too careful for the RNG that can screw me over. I'm trying to be too precise compared to the spikes, but I also misjudge it a little bit, because it turns out when you fall much faster than you go to the sides, it can be a little easy to think that you're going to go faster than you will to the side. Because you basically just have to hold the side button down and hope it's alright. Oh, I never realised that the cape actually moves faster when you're holding left and right while falling. Is that a thing in all fan games? Or was that just this thing again? Like, the cape flaps far faster when you're holding left and right than when you're just, you know, going in a straight line. Never noticed that before. Alright then. Oops, that was way too early. That could have been bad. Go late. Go to the side. Go back. Too early. There we go. And mash for an eternity. Oh, you slipped through that, huh? Alright. I didn't think that was going to bounce to the side. Well, that was an attempt. I didn't think that one bounced to the left for some reason. I thought I was going to just keep going past it. Yeah, that was a good attempt as far as I'm concerned. That was genuinely a good attempt for mashing. Actually pretty decent compared to this boss. Not wrong, yeah. I mean, obviously it's going to be. This is amateur made and untouched played. Of course it's a train wreck. That was actually a good attempt compared to some of them. Actually, yeah, you won. Well, wrong. It's actually getting warm in here. Like, my heart's beating surprisingly fast just for getting 5 hits in. Hell no. I'm not surprised it's beating quickly, is because, like, you've got to focus so intensely, you've got to play so intensely for this climb. So in that sense, it's cool. Because you've got to be able to, well, obviously you've got to be able to mash well, but you've also got to be able to, like, read all the bouncing nonsense going on very quickly because of that reason. It's like you don't get a moment of downtime. And in that sense, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I've said in many ways I think this boss is cool. Unfortunately, there is one value that's too much and it just needs to be tweaked. I live, okay. And which value that is, I don't know, because there's many of them that could have been tweaked to fix it, but oh well. Don't have any of them. I'm going way too early on some of these. Whoops. Oh, come on. Die! I thought that would bounce up to the top right, so I'd be fine. Man. I guess I should have gone to the left side of all of that, but that would have meant less jumping. And considering it's right at the start as well, it feels like, if I die in the first section, it really feels like, well, whatever, I guess. Kind of have to accept the death there. Because, like, you did definitely need the early jumping. Like, if you wait for a moment because of dodges on the late stuff, then at least it gives your hand a moment to relax. Before you try mashing even harder again. Man, I don't know how to jump better. I don't know how to jump better on this, I really don't. Like, what am I supposed to do? Woo. Pick that up. Oh, okay. Ah, god damn it. Like, I know I'm not exactly gonna beat her anyway. especially not with death like that. But like, you know, it'd be nice to not miss the early shot. To at least try to figure out how close I'm gonna get to beating her. Even if I know I won't. Hey. Go back. Get to shoot. Oh. Whatever. Oh, how did I miss? Really? And god damn it. I hate when I miss there. I just stopped paying attention for too long and like, oops, there she goes. I keep going, yeah, that's fair. That's exactly what I was saying. I was saying that like, I keep going too early to the side, and that's exactly the problem with that. That's why you can't go too early to the side, because otherwise that happens, so. My mistake. I would say like half my deaths on the drop are just me screwing up. Because I just stopped paying attention. Like, I just full-on blank on the way down. I just get around halfway and then hold left or right. Like, maybe this is the timing. Even though on certain ones I actually need to do it at a certain time to give myself better odds. And, well, that was one of them to give myself better odds. However, better odds does not mean 100%. Because sometimes the game just sucks. Yay! Sometimes the game just decides you need to die, and there's bugger all you can do about it. I pressed right, please. Imagine test playing your video game. It's even worse that it came out in 2017, when it's like people are clearly better at understanding what's good for test play, and it's still like this. Like, I wonder if you just like, in 2013 or something, he just stopped, like, things happened and stopped getting made. And then, like, late 2016, 2017, he just went through it quickly to make sure everything works. It's like, yeah, sure, it's possible, except it wasn't. And then just released it without test playing anymore. Like, there are so many questions I'd like to know the answer to, but I'm never gonna get an answer from Eden, that's for sure. Not least of all because he's probably upset with me, because of that one thing I did. Despite him making a piece of crap. Cool RNG, good explosion there. Good. Glad the targeted shot exploded early again. Don't really understand how that happens, but alright. I got a guess, but I don't really know, because I'm never paying attention, so... On the few times I do see it happen, I'm never ready for it. I genuinely won't. There is one person in chat that has made that abundantly clear, despite me asking them to stop. Seriously. God damn. Like, hey, I don't care for this information. Proceeds to give me more. Like, cool, who are you proving this to? Twitch chatters, man. Idolmaster fans. I have definitely made clear I won't understand a lot about this game still, or this series. And I'm okay with that, because who cares? I knew I was going to misread that one. I knew I had to go right on that. Bollocks. Now, like, I don't know half the songs for one thing in that series. I don't know the different games there are. Because there's like 20 games or whatever the hell, like many different sorts, and I definitely don't know that much about them. But most importantly, above all else, I barely remember the names of the girls that I'm fighting. Like, I can half the time I forget what this girl's called. And it's literally in the title bar. Yeah, it's a bit of both, for sure. But it could have also just been that he had a funny idea, which that wouldn't be surprising for Eden. I do think it is kind of funny. I can't argue with that. Nice unstuck there, game. I thought that wouldn't bounce again. I don't know why. That one's on me. Bollocks. Mere targets are me to eliminate. Not wrong. Not wrong there. Ah, what a good boss. What a well designed boss. So good. I have so much. Cool. Morbid listed targets, yeah. I mean, that was the point, so, like a hit list. I thought it was funny, and I still do. However, the hit list is just gonna be final for the longest time at this point, because, yeah. Like, I don't know if I'll stop playing her after this stream, or I'll stop playing her when I hit 100 hours, which is 8 hours from now in game. But I'll see what happens, I guess. Like, the gist is I don't want to commit to beating her in the slightest, because I know how stupid it is. I've done what I wanted with this game. I got to the final boss, and I got to see why it's a problem. Now I understand. Now I most certainly understand why everyone keeps taking an eternity. And like, if I want to try the boss off stream, then I can do that now, so that's cool. If I beat it on stream, that'd be neat as well, but like, yeah. There are other things to stream. I could do destination speedruns for another year, and it would still seem more productive than this bullcrap. I don't believe I ever said that. So I believe you're remembering wrong. I said Gregor gave up on this boss. Gregor beat the whole game twice and still quit here. I don't think I've ever said that about Dorothy. I'm pretty sure he's still trying every so often. Unfortunately. Destination impossible. Never! Don't be a bitch! Seriously, like, I'm sure people genuinely suggest that to me multiple times. God, you have no idea how many times I heard that. The joke got old. That was dumb of me, but it worked. Then I'd have to go into explaining why Destination's actually impossible. I'm not going to play the false version. Then I'd have to go into explain, like, well, I think people could make it up until Crimson, and then after that it wouldn't happen, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm really sick of that. Ask Stinky when's K3. Actually, he'd probably give a better response at this point because it's been so long. Maybe not, because also lost a lot more. Crap. I beat very hard mode. I don't need any more in that game. Crap. Lowest death count? Dunno. Something me and Blue have done. Because we're the speedrunners, so probably Blue's PB. It's definitely not 0 because you reset for cycles. So, like, my PB according to Death Split is like 11 on the first stage. No, sorry, 8 on the first stage. Because I reset on like every save for cycles. So, yeah. I don't know, you'd have to remove a lot as well to figure out what's actually lowest. That wouldn't be very hard though, Aris, for sure. Obviously not. It's got hitbox on that. Oh wait, no, impossible. Oh. Did you see what impossible looked like in that thing, Aris? When Stinky showed it off? You did? Okay, cool. It means impossible. I don't understand. Like, what do you expect? I went left for no good. God, the last 3 deaths I've been right at the bottom, they've all been on me. Because I stopped paying attention. Ugh. Probably because I think about Destination on Impossible again. Like, at least Classic seemed reasonable. And somebody says Classic 100% when forehead. And I'm still pissed at him for that. It's been like 5 years since that comment. But it's never said 100% jokingly whenever somebody makes a request. It's always said with half the idea of like, oh, maybe he'll do it. He's already doing something this stupid. Maybe this time it'll happen. But if you call them out and I was like, haha, no guys, I was joking, for reals. No. And this is why the joke got old, because I've been hearing this for the last 5 years? No joke can last for 5 years. With that amount of frequency. Just like Big Kid 2. See, that seems more reasonable than Destination Impossible to me. I've already got a 92 in that. Granted, I don't know anything about the hard part, so... I got 92 hits in like 3-4 years ago, and then I just got too tired to get another PB, unfortunately. Was it 92? I feel like it was 96. Pretty sure it was 96. Yeah, it wasn't 92. 92 seems too low. We got 96 out of 127. Not bad. Pretty happy with that, honestly. Very proud of myself. Oh, went too early. God damn it. If I had to? Oh, definitely Big Kid 2. I like Love Trap. My big problem with Big Kid 2 is that I just can't read the bullets long enough. There's like horizontal scrolling. That's my issue there. No, I could totally do that boss easier if I could just, you know, look at the screen for longer with my eyes, without my eyes going funny. That was my problem on regular Big Kid 2. I'd start looking at it for too long, it'd be like the auto-scroller right before this boss. I just can't keep up with it, my eyes start trying to auto-adjust, and, you know, that ends poorly. So... like, other than that problem, no, I definitely do Big Kid 2. That boss is fun. And doesn't require me to kill my hand trying to mash. Like, it's really hard, having to focus intensely for, you know, like, 15 minutes or something, but like... why would you I thought I'd be faster and it would be a bit slower. But like, I don't have to read like this for that long. Because that dodge wasn't even hard, but I couldn't even read it because of like trying to jump as well at the same time. But I feel like Big Kid 2 would be easier in some respect too. Definitely wouldn't be anywhere near as frustrating. Like, maybe it's different to what I expect, but I feel like Big Kid 2 is more fair. I feel like Big Kid Extra is much more fair than this. Problem is that like it's partly because of the fairness that it's like it's, you know, it's sped up and that makes it harder as well. But you still have to read fairly quickly in Big Kid X, for sure. I'd rather call it Big Kid X than Big Kid 2. I don't know why people are calling it Big Kid 2. But like, you only have to do it for 25 shots, you can also just get lucky. Whereas here, you can't really get lucky in the same respect. There's a lot more crap going on here. But there's many fixes. We've already gone through those arrows for sure. Grab flipper, low grab, slower, whatever. There's a bunch of things that you could change to fix this problem, but like, he wanted health jumping, so that's what he made. I need to get better at reading the RNG at the moment. I feel like my problems with that. Like, I'm just screwing up the reads. I see something go to the right, and then I try to go to the right as well. I can't tell how to go around it. You can tell I delay my first jump at this point just in case I screwed up. That was just like 50 bullets there, I actually had no idea. It wasn't even that hard, I just couldn't tell. But you can tell I'm like delaying my second jump a little bit just in case my first shot misses again. Because I've missed too many times at this point. Yeah, there's many fixes that he could have done for this that would have made it reasonable, but then somebody would have cleared by this point, and I wouldn't have to bother. That's clearly never gonna happen. I think half the things I do are partly because like nobody's done it, to just have it done by somebody, and partly spite sometimes. A little bit of both. This one's definitely a bit of both. Okay. Why? Cool! I feel no responsibility for that death. Oh no, he's never gonna do that. I mean, if he was gonna do that, he would have already done it when Dorothy was playing. But like, reminder, Garega got to this boss and like something broke or whatever. And then he had to replay the whole game again. He didn't give Garega a save for that. There's no way he was gonna patch this. He patched it to remove the literally impossible thing, and that's it. I honestly wouldn't disagree with that, Aris, yeah. Now, for some reason, he's also gone AWOL. I don't know why, but whatever. Real life got in the way of things, I guess, for him. Ah, this is why I don't do the second jump too far. Cool. Yeah, apparently, according to Dorothy, the problem with this boss was the objects bouncing off each other. I'm not going to entirely disagree with that. However, it clearly implies that the Japanese have a different idea about infinite jump mashing for this long than other people do, because Dorothy seemed to think that infinite jump mashing was fine. Maybe he's just really good at mashing, despite the fact he has to pause the game so that he can continue mashing for a while now. Like putting his mouse cursor over the top of the bar. Otherwise it gets too much for him. I don't know. But personally, I've never felt like the bouncing was the issue here. If you just had more time, it would be fine. I wonder if we actually included the very hard mode nerfs in I Wanna Rush Out. There's definitely less things spawning. Actually, I don't even know if it is definitely, because I think it's probably. I don't know the numbers. Curious now though. Alright, somehow that didn't die. Cool. I went around too early because I thought it was going to move faster. Cool. I mean, there's not really much left to buff though, that's the thing, Aros. Like, the only thing really is, I guess, more spawns, which it's already unreasonable. Hey, Prince, how's it going? Ah, shame. New Year's celebrations. Oh yeah, that is a thing. I'm tempted to play Classic, but I don't know if I will. We'll see how I feel after I'm done with this and had some food. And by that I mean I probably won't stream anything. I probably won't stream. I want to at least try this one more time just to get it out of the way. Yeah. That's one of those ideas that will probably just stay as an idea. Play classic into the new year. Not the worst plan I've ever had, that's for sure. I think more likely I'm just gonna chill. Come on, where was I meant to go on that one? I know where I was meant to go. I could have gone left of it, but I couldn't read it fast enough, so... Some of these sections definitely have barely anything in them, I swear. Hello. And some of these have quite a lot. Ah, like that one. It does mean that that section up there is going to have basically nothing, though. So that's like one part that's going to get passed quickly. I'll just bot. Yeah. One attempt did alright. It was like 5 hits or something, but like that's still barely any distance, so... And I screwed up reading again because trying to read is hard. Trying to read while also like jump a lot is very difficult. And I screw it up sometimes. And the last 2 attempts that have made it to going back up have just been screwed over. Honestly, like maybe 2 or 3. So it's going exactly as expected, basically. No different to what you'd expect for this thing. First to rush out? I don't know, I've not really looked at it. Other than like the bouncing. Cool. The objects don't bounce off each other, that's the only one I know for sure. Oh yeah, and you don't go back down in rush out. Those are the only 2 I know for sure. I don't know exact numbers or anything. But those 2 are the obvious ones. Unfortunately, it's still this tall and infinite jump, so it still kind of sucks. Which is why I say, like, Rush Out's a really cool game, right up until when Eden gets involved. At which point, woo! Real shame there. Real shame on that one. Guys, why did you start moving after not for so goddamn long, you piece of crap? Cool, well, another teleport death. Fantastic. Ah, I moved right, please. Fantastic. So yeah, on the bottom section, you can just get screwed from the things teleporting. Because basically when they're supposed to stop moving or do something special, they try to unstick themselves from other objects, which is reasonable. Very reasonable. However, sometimes they do it while you're nearby. And that's a problem. Yeah, so basically trying to transition from the bottom to the first section is kind of tough sometimes because there's dudes nearby. There's nothing you can do about it. Because you don't know which dude is which. Obviously not. Cool, got another one of those, eh? Alright then. Another one where I have like 50 bullets all on top of each other. That's... Don't know what I really could have done there. It's like, what am I supposed to do when they're all on top of each other like that? It's not even just the problem with the mashing that it delays me on. I pressed right, please. Like, it's also a problem with just, like, I just can't see how to survive even without the mashing problem. Because there's too much crap nearby. Alright, alright, it's good. Cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Just activating my cheating tools there. Just took a moment to turn on. Don't worry about it. Now I will get all of the good RNG, because clearly I can't die at this point, and I have definitely not had those freezes before. Oh, the way... Never mind, I was gonna say the way down wasn't so bad, but then that happened, so... Happy New Year? Oh yeah, Japan! Happy New Year, Hyoka. Yeah, time zones. Happy 2021. Patchy, 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 patchy. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I forgot about time zones for a moment then. I forgot Japan is ahead of us. Ahead of us. 2022. Yes, yes, that number. Yes. Happy 2021, but one more. Maths is hard. Oh man, I don't even know what day it is. I'm not gonna get the year correct. I think it's Friday. Not important, it's fine. Not the important part here. Okay. And to reign in the new year, I'm going to clear this boss right now, because what could possibly kill me on the way back up? Bitch! God damn it, I was actually trying that one as well. Why did I have to get stuck? Man! Goddamn piece of crap got stuck in itself and then bounced off the other one anyway. Like, piss off. God damn it, man. Stupid boss. I finally got past one section. I was feeling good about the second one. Like, alright, cool, let's see how this goes. Oh, never mind. This is a dumb boss. And I really wish it was better, because it's so close to being a better thing. Except no, because of course not. Of course Eden wouldn't bother with that. I don't know if I'm shooting her too early. Is that a thing? It could be a thing, but whatever. Doesn't really seem to be a problem. I actually could have made that. I let go of jump because I thought I was dead, and then I wasn't. That guy went way slower to the side than I thought he was going to. And once he stopped going diagonally, I kind of thought I was screwed, and it wasn't. So that's on me. You can tell I'm trying to try though with the infinite jump now. Like, it's been long enough since the start of the stream. I'm feeling like I can at least give it attempts now. Like, I feel like I can jump quickly and probably do alright. Especially considering how the God mode attempt went. Now it's just a matter of, does the game kill me or not? Let's find out together, shall we? Who knows? Oh, come on, really? Spoiler, it does. What? No! Don't say that, that'll make it come true. Man, if you hadn't said that, today could have been the clear. But I guess now I'll just die forever, because obviously that's how this works. Still can't tell if I'm spawning these too far over or something. Okay, bye. That's a fun little corner to deal with if I get that far. I don't know if I'm making that little section really hard for myself because of that spawn that I just did. But honestly, I barely ever get to it anyway, so whatever. Yay! Ah, imagine being prepared to mash and then just dying anyway. Uso boss. Got to read back at. Eden's a stupid idiot. That was just like pure from the heart, man. That wasn't even just like a funny insult. That was just me being mean. Feels deserved, but still. It was just me being mean. Cause it really is so dumb that somebody would do this. I want to patch this boss so badly. I want to patch this so badly. I really do. Just fix all of Eden's mistakes of the game that's so close to being great. But no. Because I'm sure many people would be upset with that. Nobody that... Well, no, some people would probably matter. Could you stop? I got like 50,000 bullets hit. Ah, okay. I don't know why I picked that one, but whatever, it worked. Pain! Oh, really? Damn it. Good attempt. And so, the rule holds true, somebody calls the run right after I die. Well that's a PB. Easily. Damn it, I did something stupid. That was dodgeable. That's a shame. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure I could do it if I wanted to. As shown. Oh, that's definitely a PB there. I'm trying to get to the recording just so I can double check it. Title screen, just be careful, because then we have a song change. Wait for the video. May as well check it out quickly, just in case. Yeah, cool, good attempt. Yeah, I got like 4 hits, 5 sections, 5 hits, 5 sections, 6 hits, 6 sections. Also, I recorded in the wrong ratio, or whatever, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, no, I count the hits like this, don't I? I guess I will mute the game. Fair enough. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, going a little slow, 9, 10 for 10. Alright. Alright, that was 10 hits, 10 sections. That's, I mean, the 10th hit was admittedly after I died, but still, I'm counting it anyway. Yeah, it clipped the bottom. I'm actually curious at how close that was. Yeah, it's because she stopped moving, so technically that 10th hit wouldn't have hit her. It was because I died there, that one hit. That's a shame. Don't need to listen to that in slow-mo. I just missed, yeah, I misread this a little bit. I was trying to weave around that, but I probably could have made it to the left, but like I was worried about the thing to the left of me as well. That's probably good. Like, there's like 7 or 8 sections left still, and like 6 health, so that probably would have been like 2 sections off the top. So yeah, I think my mashing is good, so that's nice. Yay! Don't needed 6 more damage. Don't need 6 more hits. Oops. Stop before the warp, good. I guess now I need the luck. Now I just need the luck then. Cool. Now I just need the luck and going up, because yeah, that was pretty good. Honestly, that was still Pog. That was a Pog moment still gave us it. Like, that is a very good PB. I'm pretty happy with that. Like, it's giving me more hope that there's a chance, at least. Like, the question mark in the title wasn't meant to be like, one last try, question mark, and then I stop forever. It was meant to be one last try. Can I do it? If not, rip. If I can, then I guess it won't be the last try. But like, if I can't, then like, what's the point? You know? Like I said, that was on me. I screwed that up. There's no point in trying if I can't even mash fast enough. But like, that was pretty good. Like, I guess it is possible. That was definitely decent RNG. I could mostly just keep jumping upwards there. I barely had to stop, which is always very useful. But I was also trying real hard on mashing there. Like, I'm making sure my wrist is okay after that one, just to be sure. And I'm seeing no problems. I'm not feeling any problems there, so I guess it's okay. But it was like, I was feeling the strain while playing, for sure. Like, I adjusted my position to, like, try to mash better because of that. Like, instead of just resting my hand on my desk, it was, like, the claw position, you know? Instead of, like, just, like, hand there. Smash, 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 smash. Like, okay. Now we're doing it from top-down view. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to keep going. I want to say I don't expect to clear this today, but... And I don't, but like... It's one of those things like, that was a good attempt. Maybe there's a chance I'll get to the down part again. At that point, I'm basically home free, right? Yeah, Velociraptor sounds indeed. I don't have a good sound for what I'm trying to imply, so I just do some, like, throat screech. Just like, yeah, whatever I'm saying is clearly bullcrap. Like, what could possibly go wrong on the way back down when there's, you know, everything in the way, and I can't see them while I fall quickly? Not like I have to transition to the side and then also carry on falling or something. What could go wrong? What are you decing? If it's just you, I've not heard anyone else say it, Creamer, so I'm hoping it's just you. But I'm hoping it's, like, is the webcam desynced with me? That's the important thing here. Is it because I changed scene and then just changed back? It shouldn't be. Not just you, son of a bitch. Alright, hold on a moment. Singing. Let's just... 1, 2, 3, 4. If I change scenes and then reactivate the webcam, does that fix it? Hi again, how's it going? Let's just redo this test. So I'm going to count to 4, and in chat, if you could tell me whether it sounds okay, that would be fantastic. Oh, no, it's definitely good to know. Like, let me know if the webcam sounds desync, that's fine. So, here's me counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Desync? You good? Oh yeah, no, I should always if it desyncs, then I should always be told. That's not your fault. I guess it was desync from the start, then I just didn't know. Cool.